YouTube, how are you now? Sean back here from the EDC Den. Welcome back, one and all. Guys, today we are looking at a pretty cool knife. This is a gift from our good buddy Stuart Harvey, good friend of the channel. He's a big supporter of the pocket knife community here on YouTube, and he has sent me a couple knives in the past. This is the most recent one, and it is pretty interesting. Thank you so much, Stuart, for sending this cool knife out here for us to check out at the EDC Den. Let's take a look. As you can see, it's a Schrade knife. We've got this nice box with this riverboat on it. Schrade Collectible. Taylor Brands LLC. Taylor Brands being the parent company for Schrade knives. Let's take a look at the knife we've got on the inside here. So there it is. This is the Schrade Folding Dirk. And from what I gather, a dirk is basically a dagger style knife. So they call this the Folding Dirk. So it's a folding dagger essentially. It is a big knife. Got a 4-inch blade with a 5-inch handle. This is a kind of spear point dagger style tip on this, with a really fine edge and a nice sharpening choil. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Stuart Harvey touched up this edge and this sharpening choil for us. He does that oftentimes on knives that he sends out to other channels. We do appreciate that, Stuart, and you did a fine job on this edge here. Super sharp. So there's a ton of history behind a folding dirk such as this. For a complete rundown of that history, I do recommend you go check out Tobias Gibson's channel. He has a folding dirk video. I believe his is with the pearl handles, mother of pearl handles. He gives a great rundown of the history. Basically, from what I gather, this knife is produced in 2008 by Schrade. The design would have come from Britain, and they would have been providing these knives back in the day of the Civil War to Americans. You can see this etching, God armeth the patriot. So God arm the patriot, which would have been a sentiment of those Civil War days in the US. So a European or British design that would have found its way to America during the days of the Civil War. That's kind of when they would have peaked in their popularity. This knife is maybe not something I would have chosen for myself, for my collection, but it is very cool nonetheless. We've got these really ornate looking bolsters with some sort of tree on there. It looks like it might be a fruit tree. Stuart, if you happen to know what the symbolism is on these bolsters, if you can mention that in the comments. So despite the ornate kind of fancy look of this, it's very hefty, very solid feeling. You've got these solid bolsters here, and you've got nice solid stag covers. They do match quite nicely, a little bit darker brown on that side, and here you've got a shield inlaid. Yeah, good heft. It's probably about a 4-ounce knife, 4.5. With this interesting looking lock back where it has a little tab sticking out just for ease of disengagement. So that big 4-inch blade comes out, it locks up nice and solid. Everything's put together really nicely at the back here. No wiggle. No lock stick either that you sometimes find on a lock like this. The blade does not snap shut like you'd see on a lot of lockbacks. It just sets in the handle there. It doesn't come out or anything. It's in there nice and good, but it does not snap shut like you'd see oftentimes. There's no real detent. And while it's not a knife that I would have picked up for myself necessarily, it's really great of Stuart to send this over so that we can have a look at it on the channel. It's a really cool knife overall with the great gift box here. Stuart did drop a little hint in the note when he sent this to me. He mentioned that I could maybe give this away in an upcoming giveaway video. And as much as I do want to keep all the knives that Stuart sends me, I think it is a good idea to kind of pay it forward. So I think we will be making this knife part of the 500 subscriber giveaway that we're going to have coming up on the channel. This will not be the only thing that I'm giving away for the 500 subscriber giveaway, so please stay tuned to the channel. Thinking of maybe making that kind of a little channel trivia kind of giveaway, so guys, go back and check out my old videos, do some research. You never know when the knowledge is going to come in handy. You might win this fine Schrade knife. Let's take a look at the tang stamps here. Schrade Classic, Stuart A. Taylor and Sons, and the model number. Of course, Stuart A. Taylor and Sons, representing Taylor Brands, the parent company of Schrade. So one last time, Stuart, thank you so much for sending this and supporting the channel like this. This is a really cool knife. I think someone's going to be really pleased to add this to their collection if we do decide to include it in the giveaway. That's not a final decision, but I think I'm leaning that way for this one. Just looking ahead, guys, at the channel, what you might be able to expect in some upcoming videos. Got this really nice case knife that is a case back pocket. We will look at that soon. This is a Benchmade Crooked River in the larger size with some customization from the custom shop. So we'll take a look at that as well. Just a little tease for you guys on what you can expect here coming up on the channel. We've got some traditionals, as you can see. We've got some modern knives. And something I'm really happy and excited about. Mr. Knife Detector himself has sent me this. He recently hit the 1,000 subscriber mark and he did some giveaways. I was lucky enough to be part of that giveaway. So this will get its own video. We will feature this cool gift that Knife Detector sent off here to the channel. Just a little tease at that. Thank you so much, Knife Detector. Full video coming soon on this one. Thank you so much for sending it. Okay guys, hope you're all having a great day out there. Hope everyone is well out there in YouTube land. Where's our buddy from South Jersey? Jersey Knife Guy. Peter, are you out there? We need a video, buddy. It's been a few days. We're all fiending for something. Throw up a video today? Question mark? Come on, man. No pressure, buddy. If you're taking a little break, you're taking a little break, but we hope to see you back soon. Okay, guys, thanks again, Stuart, for this awesome knife. Thank you, KD Knife Detector, for this awesome knife. We'll see you guys real soon. Take care, everyone.